Hey yo, what up YouTube? This is your boy Trizzle with Triz Tech and Electronics. I'm here this afternoon to talk to you about a smartphone. That's actually the leading smartphone in the country, leading selling smartphone in the country, has been for quite some time now, and that will be the Apple iPhone 4S. This one happens to be the uh, 32 gigabyte storage on it. Comes in 16, 32, and 64. I personally didn't think that 16 would be quite enough for me with the applications that I currently use, as well as 32 being a little bit too much. If you want to see, this is my iPhone. It's a white one, white 32 gig. It actually has a Belkin case on it right now. I don't know exactly what the product name for this case is, but I really like it a lot. And then it's got one of the Apple stickers that came with my Apple TV is on it too. I'm going to take it out of the case for you guys so you can see what the phone looks like itself. I'm pretty sure you know a lot about that by now. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've seen a considerable amount of videos on the iPhone. It's a very attractive looking device. That's one thing that Apple always does very well with all of its devices is they make them look very, very good. Uh, I actually came into contact with this iPhone in a roundabout way. I actually used to hate the concept of Apple and the iPhone and everything. I thought it was way overrated for what it really is. And I started off as a BlackBerry customer. Had the I don't know, one of the very first BlackBerry curves on the Verizon network, and then moved to a BlackBerry Tour 9630, and had that for I don't know about a year, and then transferred from that to the Android Motorola Droid Pro. I had that one was my first Droid smartphone. I liked it a bit, but I didn't like it too much. I thought it was going to be an easy transition for me from BlackBerry to that, because it had the full QWERTY keyboard similar to the BlackBerry. I thought it was going to be easy to use. I ended up not liking it very much. It lacked a lot of things, and the screen size just, I don't know, it was very low resolution, and it just didn't look good to me. So from that, I went to another Android phone, the HTC Thunderbolt. All these are on the Verizon network. The Thunderbolt was a decent phone. It was the very first 4G phone that Verizon released. In my part of the country, it's not too bad. We're just now getting splotchy 4G coverage. So when I bought that phone, it didn't work too well. And I went through a few of those. I had to file a couple of insurance claims. The screen was just not designed very well on that phone. It had a lot of buggy problems with it. So about Christmas time, I ended up buying the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. I bought it the day it came out, I believe December 15th of 2011. It was a very, very, very sleek, good, and quick device. And then you're probably wondering to yourself, why did I take a step from the Nexus to the iPhone? Well, I went from I go to school on the internet. I go to the University of Phoenix online campus, as well as I work on the internet. I monitor and moderate and maintain three or websites for three separate companies in my area of my hometown. I'm actually about to sign to a fourth client as well. So I work from home, which is nice, but I needed to up my computer arsenal, I guess you should say. So I ended up buying a MacBook Pro. Well, when I bought the MacBook Pro, I then went and bought an iPad, thinking, well, okay, that will help me with school and work and whatever, having it with me all the time. Well, then I thought, my Nexus just couldn't fully integrate into it through iCloud and whatnot. So I went and bought the iPhone, and it has been a lifesaver for me. Anything that I need to access on my actual computer, I can do right here from pretty much from my cell phone. It's awesome. This little device, as you can see here, is 3.5-inch screen, so it's not a huge screen. My Galaxy Nexus was a 4.6-inch screen, which is considerably bigger, but it was also a little awkward. It with texting with two hands, it was decent, but texting with one hand, that screen was just bad. This one, I can text lightning fast with one hand. I really, really, really enjoy that. And the screen, even though it's small with the Retina display they have on this, the pixel density is so good that even the human eye can't even pick it up. It's just so clear. Like it just looks so good. Even if you have them right next to each other, where the Galaxy Nexus is a 720 p resolution screen, full 720p AMOLED screen. It it's awesome. But when you put them next to each other, they look just as crisp. I mean, it's amazing what Apple's done with their Retina display, as well as on the new iPad. Uh, I presently have this, which is a non-jailbroken iPhone. It has the firmware 5.1, so they don't have a jailbreak out for it yet. But this here is my iPad 2, right here, which this thing, it's got the little Mario vinyl on the back. You can't go wrong with the Mario, man. You gotta rock that. But that is actually firmware 5.0.1, so it is jailbroken. My cell phone is not. Once they release a 5.1 jailbreak, I will do it. I do like Cydia. I like a lot of those situations. As I said before, I do maintain and moderate websites, so I do need the internet often. So at home I have, obviously full Wi-Fi, but when I'm away from my house, or, I want to change the scenery or whatever, I do use my cell phone as a mobile hotspot, so that I can hook into it wherever I am. So it would be nice to jailbreak it to use that MiFi app, or whatever, the MyWi app. That'll be very nice because it's free. It turns it into a mobile hotspot completely for free, which will be very, very nice for that situation. But there's a lot of things that you can do. But back to the phone itself, it's very, very user friendly. Very user friendly. I'm not going to get into too much. Like I said, I've been around the block when it comes to smartphones, Android versus Apple, all that. Android versus iOS. There's a lot of similarities, there's a lot of differences, and that's a problem. But it is what it is, and I will do the next video I will do will be a video solely on the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, and then after that I will do another video of them going head to head. There's a lot of people out there that will give you specifications and whatnot in their reviews, and I will do that. I mean, like, I'm giving you a brief overview, but this is more of a review of my personal situation with the iPhone, or soon to be the Nexus, or whatever. I want these tech reviews to be not so much just specifications. Like that, I've seen a lot of those out there. I've watched a lot of people give their reviews, such as Ty's iPhone Help. Shout out to you, Ty, as well as Lou from Unbox Therapy. I really, really like their tech reviews, and they're really awesome. But this is more, I want this to be not so much just something that you can look up on the internet. I want this to give you more of an idea and a justification of what the device does for me, so that maybe you can relate to what my situation is, and you're like, oh wow, I never thought about that device for that reason. It does a lot, and it actually changes the outlook on the situation a whole lot. It's not as difficult as you once thought. But like, as again, this thing is awesome. One thing that's really cool about this, which lots of new smartphones are starting to do this, but you see programs up here. I'm sure you can't see them too well, but you see those, and then all of a sudden over here you see these programs that have small, teeny tiny little apps in them. Well, when you click on one, see, it pops up and it opens it. It's like a folder, and you can hold them in there. I have photography, I have social networking ones, whatever, and all you have to do is just click on an application and drag it, and you can dump one in. See how it lit up? I don't want to dump it in because that has nothing to do with games, but I do like the concept of what happens. See, I just dumped it in with my University of Phoenix deal. That's for my schooling. I really like that application because with the iPhone, a non-jailbroken iPhone, I guess I should say, there is not a lot of customization. You can't customize things really all that much, and that kind of sucks. With the Android, it's 10 times more customizable than the iPhone. Well, non-jailbroken iPhone, I should say, but it being able to do that, it gives you a lot more space to add more apps, whatever. The screens fill up like I was showing you. You unlock it. The screens, you scroll them to the side. You only have 2 of them because I'd have a lot more filled if I didn't have those things filled up. as well as, there's your search app. You can type that in and it'll search your entire phone for whatever you need, as well as it'll search the web if it doesn't know what you're currently talking about. On to the next thing. It's just an all-around awesome phone. There's a lot of things you can do with it. The front camera is an 8 megapixel camera, and it has a 1080p video recording. The front is a 2 megapixel camera, and it has a 720p high definition recording capability. So both cameras I will show you. I'll upload a video next time with some picture quality and whatnot of some pictures taken with both the front. Then the front camera, the screen camera, and the outside camera, as well as recordings from both of them. This video right here is actually being recorded from the camera on my MacBook Pro. So I hope it comes out alright. As I said before, these videos, I'm just making it, this is going to be a short video, and I'll go into this more with the next one. I just want to get my name out there. There's a lot of things that I want to do with this, so if you really want to take for a moment right here, if you do like what I'm doing here, I know this one's kind of awkward and strange, but it's my first video here. So bear with me and they will get better, I promise. But I want to get my foot in the door, I want to get out there, and if you do kind of like the idea and concepts of what I'm talking about and where this channel is going to go, then please, please, please hit the like button below and please subscribe to my channel. I know that a lot of people say that, and a lot of people are trying to do this, but I'm trying to do this more from my perspective so you can see the tech world through the eyes of a tech junkie. Just like the viewers who are probably, want to know about these electronics and technical gadgets, that this will give you a different perspective than, the majority. And I really hope that it does something, and I really hope that you start to take a look at this. I will go more in depth into the phone. If you guys ask or talk, if you want to know more specifications, then please put the comments below and I will upload a video answering questions that you have of the phone, as well as if you like the videos or you think there's something or you think that there's something that I can improve on. I'm very open to suggestions. This is obviously my first video, so if you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to ask. And my next video will be a lot more intensive with this, but it's going to show you more things that I can do. It's going to show you the ability to remote my Apple TV, the Team Viewer to access both my MacBook Pro and my iPad wirelessly. It's going to show you a lot of things. It's going to do a lot, and I just want to get my name out there and see if you guys do respond to these videos, this video itself, and please let me know if you like this concept, as I said before. Again, please press like and subscribe, and I really hope you have a wonderful night. Peace out, YouTube.